Hello again, all my fluid art friends. This is going to be, hopefully, a short video. First off, I want to remind everybody, hashtag DFD500. You got to put the hashtag symbol, D as in dog, F as in Ford, D as in dog, 500. Share my videos, and you will be entered into a drawing next Tuesday, May 7th, for a clock. Wanted to show you some of the ones I got. I realized I didn't have that many, so I'm gonna I got this one. This one was my bottle bottom pour. This one was a sink strainer pour. This one was a sink strainer pour, but the thing is these were the same exact colors. This one was a dirty pour and this one was just a straight pour, each color. Turned out totally different. This one was supposed to be my cloudy effect, and that's what I ended up with. Oh Lord, I can't remember what this one was. But this is another clock face, and this is another clock face. And I'm going to make a few more this week and over the weekend. And I will be drawing 5 names on Tuesday night from all the people who shared my videos. I'll be drawing 5 different names, and you will win a clock. So, since I have to prepare a few more, thought I'd show you what I do, so in case you wanted to know. Okay. This is the record album, okay? This is a piece of freezer paper. This paper plate just happened to be the right size, and I just traced it on the freezer paper a few times. Only reason I got this here is because I want to keep it elevated so the tape don't stick. Okay, what I do is I take off pieces of tape. I tape over the, now you see, you don't need, oh wait a minute, almost forgot the most important thing. Haha, before you tape that freezer paper down, you put your piece of tape over the hole, because you don't want that going through there. Don't worry, the hole is soft enough that you can almost just about use a pair of scissors to open up that hole in the resin. Okay. What I do is I take the piece of paper, there it is. So this one is freezer paper. I make sure the wax side's up, okay, and then I just start taping it down. You want to have it over the edge of the freezer paper, and you want to have it also over the edge of this, okay? Now the very beginning, you want to keep it up in the air a little bit, because what you're going to do is as you're going around taping this down, come on, when you come over here, you're going to put the end of the tape underneath that, and then you're also going to make like a little pull tab on the end of the tape, so that, come on, tape, I'll let it, I hate that when I do that. Anyway, so all you do is you just go around and you tape over both things, the paper. See, the reason I put the paper down is because I want to protect the back so I don't get a bunch of stuff on it, okay? Let me move this over here. But I don't want to use a lot of tape either, so see, you don't need that big of pieces. Now see, they're all going in this direction, so when you pull this one up, all of these will just go, there'll be something over every one of them. Now I see why I'm having a hard time covering this edge. I got it off center, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. It's not that big a deal. As long as your tape goes from the edge of the record album to the edge of the paper and covers it, you'll be fine. Now, I normally spray paint these with flat white or flat black acrylic spray paint, but It's been raining, so and I have to go outside to spray paint. So I'm going to be preparing them with the, I can't lift it up and show you. It is the Bullseye 123 primer. It says for primer for all surfaces. It's made by Zinsser. As a matter of fact, I got it from Walmart, so that should tell you where you can go look for it at. And I just use a foam brush, and after I clean out the front with some alcohol, I will paint that down. But I do want to show you, you don't have to see that really, I mean, but I did want to show you this taping process because it's very important you get them to overlap all in the same direction, so that way when you're done and you're ready to take this off the back, all you gotta do is just pull on the little pull tab and it'll follow it around, and this tape is what protects you from your drips. Now I use painter's tape. It's pretty sticky. Because a record album is vinyl, you don't want to use a tape that's going to come up with the heat. I mean, that you don't have to worry about that is what I mean. Okay, I'll get that right here in a minute. So anyway, you're going around, you're taping it. I'm lifting this up so I can put the last bit of tape under there. Almost done. And then I will show you. Now see, I'm always worried with an X-Acto knife of when I'm cutting the tape off the edge of cutting into the album. So I use a pair of scissors. They're rather big scissors too, but that's okay. And what I do is, okay, here, let me show you real quick so you know what I'm doing. Okay. This one is overlapped on that one, but this end now goes under there, okay? Then you bring this end back, and then you make your little pull tab by folding it over. So that way, when you are done with the front and you're ready to take this off the back, you just pull it up and it'll go all the way around. It might tear the paper, but that's okay because the paper will have served its purpose. Okay, I didn't clean the front of this yet with alcohol. So you just make sure to push it down. See, you can't put a lot of heat. You can't put a lot of heat on a record album or it'll warp it. I'm sure those of you that are old enough to have owned record albums in the past will remember that. Once a record album got warped, that was the end of it. Ah, scissors, scissors, scissors. There they are. There they are. Okay, so I got my pull tab. I got all my tape down. Basically, all I do is I very carefully cut right next to the edge of the record album. And if you do it slow enough, with a big enough pair of scissors, you shouldn't have any problem. See, I'm worried about scratching into it or scratching across it, because, you know, at this point, it's not going to be playable anymore once you put the resin on there. But that's okay. But I still don't want any big deep scratches, because I'll end up having to sand it out because it'll leave a texture on the front. Because believe it or not, I mean, these little grooves you can't see. This one you'll be able to see a little bit, but there's nothing you can do about that really, you know, except, you know, do like I'm doing, paint the whole front to prep it, and letting it dry, and then sanding it down with some 220 just to smooth it out, and then giving it another layer real quick. Now I know a lot of people say you shouldn't cut next to the record album because you might cut into it, but if you go about it real careful, you won't. Okay, so there is the back. There is all the tape that I throw away. Okay, now let me get a rag to put some alcohol on just to clean the front of my fingerprints, because you don't want any oils or dirt on the front. So you don't need a whole lot of alcohol, you're just cleaning it. And I'm sure those of you who remember owning record albums remember that you go in a circular motion with the group. I am so sorry about that. I still can't. I'm a smoker, so when I get a cold, I have a hard time getting rid of the cough part. Okay, now you want to let it dry, and it's just about dry. It doesn't take long for alcohol to dry. I'm just gonna paint this real quick with some of this. It's the Zinsser Bullseye 123. It says water-based interior and exterior primer for all surfaces. Okay, now you don't want to do a really thick coat. So what I do is I do a thin coat, let it dry, and then go back. Okay, and I do another coat, but I've got like about, oh, I hate to say it, I cleaned out a thrift store of all their record albums a while back. Okay, now the reason I use the foam brush is because it's it doesn't leave as many streaks as a regular brush would. Okay, and then you just give it a good coat. I mean, not too thick, but not too thin either, you know. And those little lines you see are the grooves. And you just coat it, you let it dry, you sand it, and then you give it another coat. You just go from side to side, you know, all over the whole thing and coat it. So anyway, now remember, okay, I'm almost at 500. That's why I'm doing the contest. That's why the hashtag has the number 500 in it. Share one of my videos. Make sure you share it public unless we are friends on Facebook, because if we're not friends on Facebook, I won't see the tag. Okay, because I'm going to do a list of all the names and all where the tags are at. Okay, and then all the names will get put into a bowl, and they'll be drawn Tuesday. And I'm giving away 5 of these record clocks, because I have about 10 or 15 different clock movements I haven't done anything with. I've made, I think, 3 clocks since I've been doing this, and I just thought it's about time I start making up the rest of this stuff. In the you know, all these record albums into clocks, and I thought, what a better way than to give them away to the people who share my videos. So share my videos, hashtag DFD500. Okay, and the drawing will be Tuesday night, May 7th, during my normal live that I do, which starts at 6:30 Central, 6:30 p.m. Central, and I will make sure that I keep reminding you in every video between now and then. And I'm going to do a couple more record albums, so you saw the ones I have ready. They're not completely done, but the person, when you win it and you pick which one you want, you're going to get a choice of no numbers, or just dots. Okay, because some people, you know, it's a preference, so that's why I don't finish off the clock with numbers until I know what the person wants. Okay, so anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope this little short video has helped you see how to prepare these record albums. This'll dry, and then I will give it another coat. But while that's drying, I'm going to be trying to get this glove off. So anyway, so don't forget, May 7th. That's when the live drawing is. Share my videos. You can share one video 5-6 times, or you can share 5 or 6 different videos once, you know, just put the hashtag DFD500, and good luck, everybody. Love the resin right out of you guys. I appreciate all the support I've been getting, all the comments, all the likes, all the new subscribers. Welcome. And even if you just subscribe today, just start sharing. Go back in my videos and start sharing, and just make sure it's public on Facebook so I'll be able to find the tag. And good luck, everybody, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.